Kuntao Silat is an American martial lifestyle designed from prime elements of the Chinese Kuntao and Indonesian Silat arts. If you're looking for an effective martial art and exercise with a purpose, come visit us at kuntaosilat.com.
Talking with somebody about whether you're going to kill them or not. The second part of it is that in a fight, it's terrifying. You're terrified. You may very well die in the next few moments when you step from fighting, pugging with hands to fighting with a blade. Then the whole attitude toward what's going to happen next has to change. This cannot be a light kind of practice for you. So I suggest to people that they keep the edge out. You'll notice that this is protecting all of my body. I keep both of my hands near the blade, toward the blade, because I want a lot of things to be reinforced. I want the bone shield out in front of me so it's hard to get to my vital organs without meeting that knife somehow. At a distance from a man, I want to keep the knife low because I'm guarding against the low attack. After he starts to close with me, I may move up his body, my body, whatever. You want the back edge of the knife to you because you want to have a lot of able to reinforce it, to be able to set it like the flat of the blade against something and then punch it real good. From the rear position, it would be this, or that kind of chopping position, say against a kick. The stabs from that position. Take the knife in the hand solidly. Hang on like grim death. Take the knife in the hand solidly, and then don't let it go. Don't change it. Don't adjust it. Don't adjust any of the things that you do in your hand movements. Don't adjust them because you have a knife with you. Use the same movements that you would use in your hand work, and your knife will arrive right where it's supposed to, as it's supposed to. Obviously, the adjunct to any knife fighting is defending yourself against the knife. There are a couple of things that you're going to be needing to think about as you meet the knife unarmed. Part of that is getting your body out of the way of the thrust path or the slash path of the knife. The second thing is to start to intercept the knife somehow before it comes to you. One of the first things that you want to learn, you want to keep foremost in your mind in terms of a concept, and that is to pass the point, to get past the point of his knife. It's the point that's going to insert in you. And so if you can reach past the point, then you can start to jam out his arm, or you can start to control the knife, or maybe you can hit it or whatever. If you can get your body past the point, then obviously you're not going to get cut. So remember, past the point. Secondly, you want to attack the guns. Attack the guns means to hit anything that is coming at you first. So your opponent first is the knife in the hand that holds it. After the knife in the hand that holds it comes the arm that runs the hand. At that point, you want to start to do turn the head. And when we speak of turn the head, we're talking about begin to pivot the shoulder horizontals right there. We'll do that one of a couple ways, and I'll show it to you within the aspect of the form. The next thing that we want to do is that we never want to present the opponent with an easy cut. An easy cut is cuts to the inside of your arms. Always you want to have the outside of your arms presented to the enemy. And so when you see the Sigar Dalam Bow, the most important part of it is the bringing of the hands around in front. And you'll notice that we present the backs of the hands, and the reason for that is what it makes the shoulders do. When you curl this, you see how the thorax starts to sink in. That's sinking away from the blade, sinking away from the kick, sinking away from the punch. So Ted, if I can have you there just for a moment. Thank you, sir. With a knife, please. Good. A long knife. Let me see, we're good. And so that,
Yeah, reverse the direction so we see that from the camera angle.
okay. What happens, this is called a kalong. This is a long ape blow. Kalong makes your body come back away from the blade. And there is a major strike against any of the pressure points along the back of the arm. If I can hit one of those pressure points that makes him unlock the knife, maybe it drops out of his hand. If nothing else, there's a very sharp strike there with the end of the bone, very powerful strike. At this point, I want to start to straighten the arm out because I'm going to break it right across here. I want to hit the head and to start to throw the hand here to turn the head so that I can make this break to the back here, which is going to break this arm. If he was a very powerful kind of opponent, I might boom and then come back down to go on the knife itself. Break the knife away from him and come back into killing with it. That one might work if I was a little slower. If I'm close, all I want to do is get past that knife. See? Now we're back to here. This could be a strike to the groin. It could be an elbow to the heart. It could be an arm across the neck, the long buang ape blow. Obviously, I'm controlling this arm to break it. If I take him over backwards, here, following down, breaking the ribs here, following down there. That pushes all the air out. Take this here and cut the throat. Take it here, take it away, and cut the throat. A lot of times, you'll see that when we attack the breath, I would hit to the throat. And that's going to make it so that air is not going to move through there real well again. I'm going to come down here and I'm going to hit the thorax and I'm going to get that pressure point right there that locks up the muscles and doesn't allow him to breathe. Here. At that point, I might come back up here again or come back here again to make the air exhale. Now I've got him so that this doesn't work, this ain't going to move, and I've just expelled all of his breath. So even if he still has a knife, he's not breathing with it well at this point. See? Thank you, sir. See, this is a real late blow.
Right here.
It can be.
See, but the thing is, it's like I want. That's just I'm getting in
But it's outside there. If you try and do it here, see, you haven't got as much room. Yeah.
Palm waving.
Yeah, yeah. You
I
also,
see the influence of this. There's a Syrah and then a Kuchao.
but it's all the same. It's all the same stuff.
But the way that attitude, like when I see an uncle, well, it seems like you're here too, but it's there's a Syrah attitude, there's a Kuchao attitude.
You saw Joe Red today and the way he handles himself. That's straight, big belly Syrah, you know. You look at, who is it, Finchy, the picture we have?
Oh, Uncle John.
These are men with a belly to them, you know. And I got a little poogie, okay, but that belly there is for that that Buchalon break, right? Gong! Working the hands in front of you. See, when you start working out to the side like that, it's almost always because that's where the man is, right? So you never protect something out here for a man that is, you need to be right here.
Right.
So that's, where was the blade right
See? Just those movements right there. The anatomical aspect of it is that first I want to hit that pressure point right there, hit. Then maybe I want to hit that one across there. I'm going to jam. Now I'm jamming the bone. See? He can't quite reach me. See what I mean? So if he... See? And now I'm in the center of his body already. If I step now to here, now I'm on this and there's nothing in the world he can do about it. Slide over the top and into that lock, break. See what I mean? If I don't take that, maybe I use a drag, right? And if I drag all the way around that way, see, bring him around that way, it's the drag that's doing it. Break, see? Maybe at that point, knock the knife out of the hand, or maybe come up and take it away and go back again. Or maybe break that and then ignore it because you can't bring it after me anymore and go back here and do the body again. Thank you. That's what it's for. Again, we're bypassing the knife. Okay? If I block too early, at least I've got it on the flat, and I can sort of start to stay away from it, just using the flats in my hands. If I block it a little later, I get that. If I block it even later, I got that. It's all the same hand movement. Thank you. Yeah. And get your ugly face going. I'm serious. Any animal, when it makes its, what we call tiger face, I want to get the muscles tight in my face. I want to drop down here a little bit where my eyebrows are right there. My eyes almost look like they're crossed. See how they don't blink? If I put that tension on them right there, the eyes won't blink. See how intimidating it looks? Well, no, but do you see what I mean? Now I've got a view that will both allow me to see you without blinking, and also looks very intimidating. In the early part of the fight, you breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. The reason is that you want all the air filtered and warmed and the oxygen expanding and everything while it hits your lungs, right? So you say, see? So it goes. Right?
Have you had your rabies shots?
Hmm?
Have you had your rabies shots?
No. See? Now, in the interior of the fight, you have to get away from me for this one. You're working and all that kind of stuff. You've used up all of your energy, right? So what you got to do is take in as much air as possible in as short a time. Right? When you exhale it, you want to blow all the blood and mucus and all of that out where you just got hit in the face. Your nose is all flattened up. So you take, right? But you still got to have that attitude. There's no reason in the world for anybody to ever get close to you without your permission, much less put their hands on you without your permission, much less put their hands on you contemptuously. So immediately as somebody moves into a certain distance from you and you decide what that is, the society doesn't decide, you tell them, see?
Lion face, lion face.